best possible care. Would you like to continue?
Yeah.
Estimated time. Wait. Okay.
Let's get it done. I'll be faster this time, man. Sorry about that last one. We can do this faster.
This is part of the process. I've never actually gone through this before.
I gotta admit though, but everything needs to be faster. We're going from YouTube to TikTok in my life.
Yeah.
So yeah. I do want to be faster. So, fire them at me as fast as you want. We got a lot of communicating to do.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. It's loading up on me.
Man, I want violent therapy.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Do you have an inner demon? Demons kill people. They eat our flesh. Are you kidding me? I want therapy that, man, you see something irrational, I want you to throw water in my face. That does not make sense, son. That is stupidity. And the why is silent. Why are you so stupid? I want a therapist that can be honest.
Oh my goodness. So here's the
and that votes and that contributes money to politicians. That like a therapist with clout.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Too much.
Well, as long as we're having fun, though, also, I don't want this to be unpleasant for you either, man. It is too much.
The levity is there.
It's good. It's good.
So here's the next question, okay? It said, so when did these issues begin affecting you?
God, at birth.
In the last 3 months, it's been very upsetting. B, a little while back, but it's gotten much worse lately. C, a long time ago, it's finally time to work on it. Or D, very recently, I want to work on it before it gets worse.
I think the fierce urgency in now is the MLK statement to make. That D, that when I think about our problems, they come to mind presently. Like, I actually want to address our psychological problems as a species faster. So I would say that last one, D.
Okay, clicking that down.
Yeah.
Second question. Has your daily life been affected by the challenges you've been navigating? Please select
yes.
all out of 5.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Low energy level, low satisfaction with work and life, none of the above, poor eating habits, poor relationships, poor sleep, substance use, drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and or caffeine, unstable physical health.
Okay, low satisfaction, the relationship one, and then eating, that's definitely one too, and then substance. And we'll leave that anonymous because I don't want specifics, but I'm taking Wellbutrin in the afternoons just as an upper. My psychiatrist is giving me an upper. And so the deeper imbalance of my brain where I have an upper and I drink caffeine all day, it gets. I just, if I'm going to be a crack whore, I want to be a crack professional sex worker, If I'm going to take this Wellbutrin in the afternoons, I want to, have my hyper behavior pop. I like hyper pop. It's just new things.
Lord.
There's so much to do, man.
That's a lot, friends.
It is.
Wow.
It's ridiculous too. I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's keep going.
You're fine. All right, here we go. Next question. Sometimes our efforts to confront stress make things worse and cause us to spiral. Which, if any, are true for you when you're stressed? Please select at least one option. I become overwhelmed. I get stuck in my head. I lose control of my behavior. I worry things may never change, or none of the above.
So I worry things aren't going to change, and I do get overwhelmed sometimes. And I don't need to be stuck in my head, though. That's the thing, is that I lay it all out there. That's the advantage of publicity instead of privacy, is that I can verbally identify problems successfully. And that's an important skill that I bring to the table.
Yeah, yeah.
So those other two is what I would check there.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, here's another question. I become annoyed when, please select at least one. When I don't have a strong preference either way, that's A. B, someone doesn't simply listen and instead offer suggestions or advice. I'm usually able to find my own solutions once I'm ready. Or C, someone only listens and never offers me any suggestions or things I can learn to improve.
I like the C, because if you don't engage with my ideas actively, you have no chance of success. When I say Zo to Nin, I think that like 94 of the words for just the numbers are new. And then but there's like hundreds of new words available, because some of these words are prefixes and suffixes. And so it's a whole systems approach that I'm bringing to the table here. And that's where I need systemic trauma healing. And that's why it comes to racism for me. And different kinds of bigotry, because these are systemic problems that are built into our brains. They're even lingual, like there's a deep level of anyway. So I think the last one is probably the answer, isn't it?
It sounds similar to what you've been describing.
Yeah, so let's go with that.
Okay, let's see what it says.
And this form might not get us a therapist, so we do need to speed up, man. Because that's the other thing, is that frustration at being overwhelmed is a problem. You cannot be inactive just because you have too many problems. You have to start getting quickly small and get little problems out of the way. Twait is 28. I can't twait. Can't count to 28. I only have 10 seconds left. Zote. Faster.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Alright, next question. Finding the right provider is a two-way street. What time of the day do you find yourself most introspective?
Afternoons.
Afternoons? Okay, here we go. Alright. How do you primarily communicate with the closest people in your life? Text, phone call, face-to-face, social
Money,
media?
man. Money. I want to say social media and face-to-face.
Okay.
Does it allow you to select multiple?
Let me see. No, you can only get one here.
Since we're doing virtual therapy, let's do social media.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for a therapist that's okay with us recording them.
Right.
So to emphasize social media, but I don't have regular social media problems. Like, I don't care if a troll calls me a pedophile. Like there are things that you think come with social media that are such big challenges. No, those actually feed you. Those actually are instantly changed to advantages that you can declare. So when I say social media is my big frustration and deal, it's also my big hope, because we're crowdsourcing these problems because they're communal.